Dear members of the Diocese of Maryland, as state and county restrictions have begun to ease and some of our congregations begin to regather, I want to thank you for the creative ways that you have kept worship services going and provided pastoral presence and connections with one another, and have maintained important social justice and compassionate ministries such as food pantries. I want you to remember that regathering will look different for every single congregation and ministry for a variety of reasons. Some will be due to the differences in local restrictions and testing capacities. And some will be because of the restrictions your church's architecture places upon you. And some will be based on the comfort level of congregants as well as the clergy who lead them, many of whom are themselves in high-risk categories. So I want to offer just a few words of pastoral advice as each congregation and each of us individually consider what regathering will look and feel like. The first advice is stay calm. Emotions are high right now, and we're all coping in different ways. Our clergy are feeling that pressure just like everyone else. If the pressure of regathering is too much on your leadership, then please wait until that pressure subsides sufficiently. I don't want any of you to feel pressured to regather. Our physical and emotional health is what is important right now during this difficult time, and that time will remain with us for a while. Clergy also need a break, and they still need to take vacations this summer. So utilize our cathedral services as need be, even once a month, if that helps take the pressure off of your own priest or deacon. The second piece of advice is stay connected. Thanks to Zoom, Facebook, and other digital platforms, including the good old telephone, we are able to connect with one another. So continue to pray, continue to participate in worship as best as you are able, and reach out to neighbors, call someone you haven't spoken with in a while, and continue to connect with your governmental leaders on issues of importance right now. The third piece of advice is stay church. Remember, the church never closed. Our church buildings have been closed for a while, but the church in reality is you, the people, living out your baptismal vows. Our community of love is not defined by bricks and mortar. It is our capacity and our passion to pray, to connect, to give, and to speak out that defines who we are as a church. Friends, we will get through this. It may take a while, but God's presence and God's love is steadfast. This is a resurrection moment for us, not a death. And God's grace is abundant. We need to allow ourselves the grace to receive that grace as a salve for the pressures that weigh in upon us. So wait to regather only when you are ready. I have your back, and diocesan leadership wants to help you and guide you, not force you. We call them guidelines for a reason, not policies or mandates. So trust in yourself and in your leadership. In summary, stay calm, stay connected, and stay church.